What is up, everybody? So I thought, since I've been gaining all these subs and people have been asking me how I make my layouts and how I edit my videos, and I would just like to show you guys how I make my layouts and um, how much work and time goes into my layouts. So I'll just show you an example of one of my layouts. Go into my video. Let's see. Why not? We'll show you Advanced Adventure. So here's Advanced Adventure. We'll go 50% it, just so you can view it better. See, I have the whole party here, the 2 deaths that I had in that episode. The gym badges that I've earned. Almost got 8 badges, by the way. Take on Nips in that final episode that'll happen within 2 or 3 weeks, since I only upload it weekly. So now I'll actually be showing you how to create your own layout. So go to new options with Photoshop, of course, and you're gonna want to set your width and height 1280 by 720, and you're gonna want to have them in pixels with color mode RGB. Remember, this is with Photoshop. So if you don't have Photoshop, you're not going to be able to do it. So either white or transparent background would be best. I prefer white because it's easiest to show. So go to File, go to Place Object, and obviously I have a whole pack full of textures and wallpapers, a whole folder full of everything. So let's just find an acceptable background that I can use. Let's see. So we'll be modeling this after a leaf green playthrough, or an LP. So I think this would be a good, side layout for it. I don't want a stroke. You definitely don't want stroke on your background. So what I would usually do, go to Inner Glow, find a nice lighter greenish color, and maybe upload the choke a bit, go into that, turn down the opacity a bit. And look, we got a nice and clean background going on right now. So another thing that I find it easiest to do is when you record your gameplay. I record with a screen capturing thing that is called FF Split. It's a free source streaming and recording device. What am I talking about? It's a software. Just Google it. Google it can be the best option here, because I'm not going to leave a link in the description, to be honest with you guys. So what I like to do for the video is keep it at 720 by 480p. That makes it easiest for me to create a new document at 720 by 480p. Take this tool right here, and you're going to select the whole thing, go up to Edit, Copy. You can exit out of that now, Edit, and then Paste. So I like to set mine right here. You can always set it in the middle and have the layouts on the side, or that, but I personally like them to be right there. So I'm gonna take this layout. Actually, I'm gonna go to the dropper tool, take that green, because that is a nice green. Let's see, what is that? Set foreground color. It's 59 by 177 by 85. Okay, so we're gonna select the layer. We're gonna go to stroke, And change, no, not stroke. I want outer glow. So what was it? It was 59. 59. I can't even remember now. Let's go back and check. It's 59 by 177. Okay. So you can enter in the color manually like this, just so you can have like little matching colors. So 59 by 177 and 85. So there we go, it's perfectly matching. We'll set up the size of it and the spread. Turn the opacity up so people can see it. Make the size a bit bigger. Turn off the stroke because we're not going to need that. Let's see, turn down the spread a bit. Okay, now it's glowing nice and clean like that. So what I usually like to do for my layouts is create the party layout on the left side. Let's see if I can find a nice Pokeball background that'll match. Let's see, should be in the P's. Go all the way down to all my optical flares. Here we go, here's a nice one. Move this over, bring it right here, bring it in a bit. You don't want it to look too out of place. You're gonna want it to look like it belongs. So if I had a safari ball or a maybe even a dust ball that matched this good dark coloring right there, it would be very nice. But I can still do this. Go to the Pokeball, go to the outer glow. Actually, I can just copy this. Copy layer style, go to Pokeball, paste layer style. So there we go, we got layer style for a Pokeball. So now what I'm gonna do is duplicate the layers and just drag it right over. And duplicate it about 4 more times so we have enough for the party. Let's try and center it a bit. Duplicate. I apologize if you guys can hear my clicking in the background. My microphone is a bit finicky, as it is a CAD U1, I think, recording microphone. USB, it's kind of meh. Sometimes it picks up some what do you call it? Like radio interference sometimes, so it can be a bit tricky to work with, but I tend to figure out like what times it won't pick up, sound. So look at that, perfect for matching Pokemon. So you can have this for like empty party boxes. I just made them so you guys can see, it's clear enough to understand that's where your party is going to go. For my advanced adventure, I set up the boxes with outer glow. I'm actually just gonna delete that layer, get rid of that box. Actually, undo the delete. Don't exactly follow me, by the way, guys. Oh, and to find all these images, you're gonna probably have to Google search them or Google search exactly what you want. Most of these I've found over time, and I've been using them because of that. So I'm gonna place something. So say this is leaf green, right? We have a chance between our starters being Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Say I pick, Squirtle. Say I pick Squirtle. I'm gonna take this little nice background that'll fits Squirtle quite well. And I'm gonna match it up with this. You don't have to keep it there, of course. I just like matching it up so it looks nice and clean. Okay, now we're gonna place it, and I'm gonna delete the old Pokeball. I'm gonna copy the layer style from the other Pokeballs that we created, and I'm gonna paste it on this. So now that I picked Squirtle, I'm gonna take Squirtle, I'm gonna go to my GFX folder, go to my Pokemon Full Body, go straight to Squirtle. Squirtle. No, I spelled it wrong. There we go. How can I spell Squirtle wrong? And take this little Squirtle guy. I'm gonna leave the image a bit smaller. It's just, you can use the arrow keys to position them a bit. I'm not going to keep the whole image there, of course. That's not how I like to do it. I'm going to take the cropping tool. Actually, you're going to want to rasterize this so you'll be able to crop it. Take the crop, kind of line it up with where your border is, and you're just going to cut it from there. So now you see this part right here. I'm actually just going to cut that as well. Match it up. Alright, there we go. That looks good. We got Squirtle right there. What I like to do is, of course, add typings. So I make it probably a bit more difficult by the way I do things. I should really just take the time and, you know, save these as PNGs. But I'm going to take my typing thing, my typing icons for Pokemon, and I'm going to place it, rasterize it, then I'm going to clip everything that isn't what I want. And what I want is water. I'm going to clip all those, get rid of everything else. And now we have the sole water typing. Take that and make it a bit smaller since it doesn't fit. Yes, I would like to apply. Now we're gonna move it over. And look at that. Squirtle's a little bit behind it, but it still looks very nice. So now I'm gonna take this. Say I name the Squirtle Squirter or something like something generic like that. You know what? We're just gonna name him. I'm gonna change the to, I think black would be best for it. Do I have a good enough? Let's find a font that we like. Let's see. Let's just zoom this out, see how it looks. Change the font a bit, change it to 100 just to see how it looks, because I like to be picky when I pick my fonts. So I'm going to name him, well, Koopa, why not? That's enough. I mean, that kind of matches how Koopa would look, but I don't like that too much. So I'm gonna find a different spot. I think Pokemon Solid is the one I use most of the time. So Koopa, yeah, that looks nice. So we're gonna highlight it and change the font size to that seems appropriate. There we go. Now I'm gonna add some stroke to it, give it a nice white surrounding, Up. Turn the size up a bit. See, and there we go. Koopa. Now if you want to get super fancy, you can add a gym case down here. So what I usually do for my gym case is I usually take one of the gray or metal gradients that I have for my textures and wallpapers. Let's see, let's go to textures and wallpapers folder. I'm gonna find something. How about gray? Gray metal. Let's see what gray metal looks like. There we go. There it is. I don't know why it showed up like that. So gray metal. Let's adjust the size to it. And this is with Photoshop. You can, I know there's some free softwares out there that you can do that'll fit just perfectly. I saw, ooh, that's, let's try and move it over a bit. I'm sure once we add the, alright, there we go. We're gonna copy the layer style. I'm gonna add it to the gray metal. There we go. I feel like that matches perfectly for a badge case. So I'm gonna take my badge icons, go to my GFX file, go to my badges folder. Now, see, I'm not even making sense right now, guys. You're not gonna have these. It's obvious you guys aren't gonna have them. I'm gonna move them over with arrow keys because I don't feel like moving them. Like, I'm just not making sense here. I'm not focused. That's what it is. I'm gonna place the gym badges like so. And it's best to keep them around the same size they originally are. But if you would like to fit them in, whoa, that kinda looks a little bad. Alright, so we're gonna place it. Let's see how that looks. Alright, that looks very decent. Very decent indeed. We're gonna take the Cascade badge and do exactly the same thing. And just wait, we'll get to a part where it looks like it's, you know, when you actually have a badge. So say I beat the first gym with just Squirtle. I'm gonna place the document now, move it over. I might as well just paste all the gym badges. Go to the Thunder badge, drag it over. Come on, this is taking a lot longer than it should be. Alright, there we go. Move it down. I'm gonna try and space them out better. Place, move the Cascade badge, move the Boulder badge over. Cascade badge. I want them to be 8 badges all right there. And so now we're gonna place the other badges. 4th badge, of course, the Rainbow badge. Drag it over. This is taking forever, by the way, guys. The Cascade badge isn't, I need to bring the Thunder badge over more. It's taking up a lot of room. Of course, you don't have to be as tedious with the badges like I am. You can, of course, not have a gym case. That is totally up to you. It is your layout, your LP. You can do whatever you want with it. You don't have to exactly follow what my layouts look like. This is how I like to do them. And it's how they're gonna continue to be done. Alright, now we're gonna place the rest of the gym badges, and I'm probably just gonna take the 5th badge, the Soul badge, and we're gonna try and fit them all in. Now, it's not gonna be perfect, you're gonna have to space them out a bit. There we go. Now it looks like I need to place it still. Place. Pick the other badges. Go to the 6 badge, March badge. I'm gonna drag it over here. Come on, this is taking a lot longer than it should be. Alright, now that's perfect. I'm gonna place it. Remember, they don't have to be perfectly evened out now. You can wait and fix that later. Go to the 7th badge. Where's the volcano badge? There it is. We're going to continue dragging it over, and it looks like because of the 8 badges we're not going to have enough room, and that's where we can space them out a bit. Alright, so now let's go back down to the boulder badge. I need to place the volcano badge still. Bring it over so we have enough room. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's perfect. Bring over the thunder badge some more, the rainbow badge. March badge, of course, needs to be brought over. Now, does that look like we have enough room? It looks like we have enough room for that. Now for the earth badge. Come on, you guys gotta hurry up with me. Come on. Badges. Badges are always tedious to put in unless you're like super expert Photoshopper. And I'm not the best Photoshopper, I know that. Alright, let's see. Let's place it. See how that's kind of overlapping. So we're gonna wanna do, bring over the volcano badge, bring over the March badge, soul badge, rainbow badge, thunder badge, cascade badge, and the boulder badge. Go over to the earth badge. See how the boulder badge is kind of, it's all about finding the right space in between. So look at that, that looks perfect now. So what I'm gonna do is say in this scenario, we only have one badge. We only beat Brock and we only have Koopa, our Squirtle, with us. I'm gonna go over here, go to the Cascade badge. I'm going to do color overlay. I'm gonna change it to either a gray or a black. I prefer doing it gray. And I'm gonna turn down the opacity just enough. Let's see, how does that look? Did that even save? I don't think it did. The color overlay wasn't done enough. See, this is why it is okay to experiment and go with as many colors as possible. You can go full on if it's gray. See, now it's grayed out. Now I'm just gonna copy all the layer styles, paste it onto the other ones. This will signify that we don't have these badges. And once later in the series, no, I do not want to do it on the Pokeball. There we go, the Earth badge. I'm just gonna drag that down underneath the Pokeball just for convenience. So now we only have the Boulder badge. So if you want to get even more fancy, you don't have to leave the space down here empty. So I'm gonna go over. I'm going to find that gray metal. I'm going to duplicate the gray metal layer. And I'm going to drag it over and resize it the way I would like. There we go. That looks perfect. So now I usually like to keep the same font typing for anything. This is where I'm going to put my question of the day. So my question of the day for this would be, what is, this is a black overlay, so it's not gonna show up yet. Your favorite Pokemon. So I'm gonna drag that over, and I'm going to change the stroke. I'm gonna change it to, actually, you know what we can do? Go to where it's our Koopa layer. Now where's Koopa at? Koopa, Koopa, Koopa. Come on, Mr. Turtle. Where are you? There we go. Here it is. We're gonna copy the layer style. And I'm gonna paste it right on. So now you see that it's not quite in place. As you can see, that's the question of the day. It looks fantastic. Now we're gonna take this metal copy, we'll duplicate that as well. Of course you don't have to. I'm gonna move this right over here. Let's see, that looks good. I like it. This is where I'm gonna put my like goal. You, of course, do not have to have the like goal or question of the day. You do not have to have any of this if you do not choose to. This is just the way I like to do it, and that's how I'm going to continue to do it. I know I'm completely jumbling on my words here. So I'm gonna go back to the font type. I'm gonna continue with black. My like goal is going to be 5. I'm gonna take, of course, the copy later style. I'm gonna paste it right on. Now you can resize it. It doesn't have to be specific. Let's see. Change the size. Go to 4. That's a bit big. Let's see. 36. There we go. So as you can see, this is how I've created the layout. Now I'm going to save this image. Save as. You're going to want to go and do PNG. I don't even know if you guys can see this right now. I'm going to go into my video folder, and I'm going to save this as leaf green tutorial, because that's what it is to me. Yes, I would like to save that. I'm also going to save it as the Photoshop regular file. So leaf green tutorial. You're going to save it right there. And this is going to end it for this portion of the video. It's going to continue on into the editing and how I get them into my videos. And I will show you that in the next, I don't know, second or two. So I will see you guys in 1 second. And we're back, guys. So this is the software I use to render out my videos and edit them. It's not so much an editing software, more of a rendering software. I find it easy and it's free. It's called VSDC Free Video Editor. This is what I use. You can use whatever you find. This is what I like to use. So I'm gonna go with a custom resolution of 1280 by 7 20. And this is what I like to do, usually 30 frames per second. You change the name. I'll do leaf green. Nope, not even green. Leaf gray. Tutorial. This is for all these free softwares are for beginning YouTubers and how it's enough for them if you don't have money and you're just a kid and you are maybe strapped for cash. It's free and it's easy for you guys to look at. So this comes up, you're not gonna want to mess with that. I don't mess with it at all. So I'm gonna go down to here. I'm gonna add a video. Say I actually don't have anything. Shit. Well, considering, let's see. Alright. Well, I can use one of these. It won't be the best, but I can use it. This is one of the software. It's one of the videos for a showdown battle I did. It's probably not gonna fit, but who knows. I'm gonna add that footage. I'm gonna go down here to add image. Go all the way down to the leaf tutorial. I'm gonna set it as same size as the parent and move it to the bottom. So for you can, if it's unable to be the right size of video, you can't shrink it much, but you're gonna want to match it up by the 720 by 480. This video is unfortunately an 854 by 480, I believe. Yeah, 854 by 480. So it's not gonna fit, but it is going to work for our demonstration here. It's not gonna be perfect. So down here, this is how you do it. You can just easily set it up like that, and that's how you'll start the video. I like to add my intros to it, but we're not gonna get into that. So you just go here, go to export project. It's gonna bring this up. I don't want to update. I changed the quality of the video to high quality, and then I hit convert files. I'm not gonna do that now because that is not what I want to do, but you guys get the drift. So if this video helped you out and you're struggling as a YouTuber, leave a like, tell me how it helped you, and just how to get started with YouTube. It was a little bit confusing for me. I didn't really have much help except for other videos on YouTube, so I thought since I've been gaining all these subscribers, I could easily help them out too. So if you enjoyed the video and it helped you out, thanks a lot, because you guys help me out more than I help you out. And I will see you guys next time. 1 second, just gotta end the video here. Later, guys.